So let us start with passage 1. Okay, so if you've gone through the passage, what does it really talk about? Now, this passage talks about economic inequality. It specifically says that in Britain, Black, Asian, and minority ethnic people are disproportionately more likely to be poor. Not only that, their condition, their poverty, that economic inequality is worsening, that is leading to serious hardships. So thereafter, the passage goes on to mention the findings by the Runnymede Trust. Those findings provide us with some relevant data along with talking about various reasons behind benefit cuts in Britain. Thereafter, it mentions that the conservative government has thought of inequality as a problem of place, geography, and that uh, concept negates the importance of the other aspects, including race. Towards the end, the passage tells us that establishing the causes behind inequality is complicated. It can be quite challenging, but race remains an important lens through which the problem should be looked at. Question number 2. According to the author, the Runnymede Trust findings are significant because. Now, if you look at the answer, I'd say that it can be found in around 4th paragraph, but let's pick every answer choice and then dissect it. So, for the first time, development is being categorized in racial terms. The very first paragraph tells us that Black, Asian, and minority ethnic people in Britain are disproportionately likely to be poor is not news. So it is not that it has not been stated earlier. We cannot say that this report does it for the first time. So because this part is questionable, we can rule out A. It is not being supported by the passage. Option B. It rejects geography as being responsible for inequalities in Britain. Now, the 4th paragraph, I'll just read out something from the 4th paragraph for you. It says, but the reframing of inequality as primarily a problem of place has served to negate the importance of other aspects. So, you notice the word, the reframing of inequality as primarily a problem of place has negated it. So race is a factor, place can also be a factor, but it should not be, according to the author, thought of as the primary factor. So the report does not reject geography as being responsible. All it says is that it should not be treated as the primary factor. So it does not necessarily reject, and therefore we can eliminate option B. How about C? Income inequality is being discussed from the viewpoint of race. Yes, the findings of the trust do look at this inequality from the viewpoint of race, and that is how that they are different from the viewpoint of the government at least. So it is consistent with the passage. Let's see. How about D? They pinpoint the correct fault lines that currently exist in British society. Does the passage even talk about fault lines in British society? No. So this is what we call an out of scope option. So even this can be eliminated, and that is why our answer to question number 2 should be option C. So that's how we go about choosing it.